is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Badgers will put it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense will get first crack at it here. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress in defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now the play fake. This time it's complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Denmark. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's caught. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Leads it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down bounce defense.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do it. It's hard to get inside the kicker's head. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work for the first time. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. At the 35, he's open. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a way to put his team in business at the 33. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's McKinney. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun. Wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Hauls it in the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Corner's going to give them room. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a good
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Man, he didn't just put numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Slips away. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field and try to take a shot defensive.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Penn State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The screen, he's got wheels. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down. Looking for more. Wide open on the right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Badger.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Plenty of points on the board early, and they've got it back, trailing by 3, 17-14. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Still on his feet. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now adjusting. He's going to fire to the left. And it's hauled in at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, what a cut! And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting the score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Reynolds. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off play action on first down. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it in. It's Lindsey. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the left side. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put wider. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Gives it on the option. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Badgers can really attack on this second and short. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Here's the pressure. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Badgers are marching down the field. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Here comes the heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Badger. He would not be denied.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The inside handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. There he goes. He's at the... and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride. So run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Denmark. Really good job to pick up a chunk. And get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. From the gun, running back gets the give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Took care of it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Trying to make Matt. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, What adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. The give is to Smith. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Denmark. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Defense playing a bail technique. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
And the Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it down the right side. He's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Badger.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And tackled there by the defense.
Guys out of the backfield now, It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Turns it on in midfield. Running free. He gets it to the 31-yard line.
Dog, this college shit trash, bro.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got rid of it just in time.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's pulled. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback adapted. He'll try to do it himself. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Smith takes the handoff. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this running back has been the only guy who seems touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. Couldn't find a way to draw closer. Still an 18-point hole.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, what a move.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Running to Green. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides to back and leaps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Polk. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Polk. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Looking for room at the 30. Oh, what a move to get room. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Y'all can't tell me his score.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. Let's go. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's McKinney. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism.
On the sweet spin, and he's free. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
First and goal, Penn State.
They want to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Penn State, 48.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's the heat. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. The play action fake. Starts to scramble to the left.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Badger! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. He is putting the Badgers on his back. Reminds me of games we called when Russell Wilson was at the helm.
And I know Wisconsin fans get jacked up when they get great quarterback play. They don't get it very often. They don't get the explosive numbers with this offense. But this dude, he's putting on a show, and I guarantee you they are jumping around.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Duggar. That's caught. It's Martin.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gonzalez. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
He'll start this drive firing. Basic connection. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Going up top again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Tackle on play at the 31-yard line. 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Number 94, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They'll run play action, using his feet to buy time. Got the 1st down himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Polk. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Little touch pass to the receiver. Gurney on the Jets. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose
pressure all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Powers through the defender. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Oh, he got loose. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. On third down, he drops the throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Back to pass, it's Duggar. Makes the catch, it's Gonzalez. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.